Y'all are such dicks. It's a picture of me and Javier Bardem. I am Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I'm gonna look at some stuff you guys write, and we'll see how that works out for all of us. How do you make the boys even filthier? Add Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Can you please tell us something about season 4? Well, no, I can't. Well, I can't tell you much about Dead City, and I can't tell you much about the boys, but I will tell you to watch, and I do make it filthier. Y'all are such dicks. It's a picture of me and Javier Bardem. I'd be like the airport, or I could be anywhere, grocery store, and I'd literally get tackled by somebody like with speaking Spanish at 100 miles an hour, or being told congratulations on the birth of my daughter. Farm Guy Fit is the best fit. What's the workout? And there is a photo of me with my wood. With my wood. I haven't been in a gym since Watchmen, so it is farm fit. Chopping wood is a big part of staying fit, throwing hay bales around, and motorcycle ride has been our new thing too, and it's a workout because I have George connected to me as usual. Don't tell my wife, by the way, that I take my 5-year-old off dirt bike jumps. I will never get over this scene.
Please do this for me. If you don't do this, please.
Yeah, I won't either. I remember that. It was lightning in a bottle, is what I can say. People were watching that show, and those numbers will never, ever be seen again in the history of television. This character took off with the public, and that storyline became such a big deal. I didn't want to die. I was real mad when I died on that show. All right, next. Wonder what his best grooming secret is. He looks amazing. I'm not really good at the grooming thing. I think that the only grooming tip I have is try to smell decent.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And that's about it. How did they meet, and what do they do to kick back? I must know. It is my main bromance. When we're together, there's a lot of laughing, there's a lot of motorcycle riding. We had the same manager in the 90s that I think fired us both because neither of us was working then. And then cut to, 25 years later or 30 years later, however long it's been, and we're both doing okay. And I often wonder what that manager's thinking. I wish Maggie and Negan would just kiss and get it over with.
Thought you were better on your fate.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, me too. Which tattoo means the most? When Hillary and I got married, at our wedding, we had a tattoo artist. Everyone at that wedding got a tattoo, including like grandmas and stuff. So we went and saw this dude again, and I got my daughter's name. She had written it for me, and then she added blood as I was walking out the door, and she said, "Daddy, it's because the blood makes it badass." I wonder how similar Negan is to Jeffrey.
I think it would be enjoyable to screw your brains out.
Really? Do you? Is that what you're thinking? He's not real similar, other than he does have a good sense of humor. That's kind of why I like him so much. I mean, look, he's not all bad. I know some of y'all out there just think he's the most horrible person in the world. I would disagree with you all day, and I'd be right because he's a character that I have helped create. So you don't know what you're talking about if you hate him, but there you go. Tell me this means you're playing the live action Omni-Man. No, it just means that I very much enjoy reading Robert Kirkman's work. I wonder what that day on the set was like. I remember we filmed all night that first night. We did it was 2 nights it took to film that scene. I'm very, 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 very dyslexic. It was like a 15-page monologue.
I need you to know me.
As well as a lot of action, as you remember, and everyone that was part of that scene, they were acting their pants off. They didn't talk, but it was so much emotion, it was so heavy, it was so dark. And as a fan of the show, I knew who Negan was. So it was a lot of stuff going on for me. All right, I heard what you all had to say. I've responded the best way I know how, without swearing and being off color. I appreciate your time, and I hope I've answered to your liking. And if I haven't, sorry. Love you. Bye.